Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, cause it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Okay, here we go. We got Vicious V back with us today. Good to have you here, Virginia. Missed you yesterday, back from Buffalo.
Yes, I am back.
Mm-hmm.
You are the caboose of this train.
Yeah.
I wish I had a better caboose. I've been working on my caboose, actually.
Oh, you have?
I've been doing squats. Remember like 2 months ago I told you I started doing squats?
Yeah.
I'm up to like doing like 100 squats a day.
Okay, that's good.
I'm doing 100 tots a day.
Not as good for your butt.
No, I have tot ass. Tater tot ass.
Oh, and you know there's cheese on them tots.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. You got to do it that way.
Cheese on them tots. So that's good you're doing that.
Yeah.
Air squats are fine, you know? Is that what you're just kind of doing? Just up, down kind of
I
thing?
am. I'm going up, down for now.
Yep.
Eventually, I'm going to start working in some weights to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
For right now, you know, my balance, I'm working it out.
You're trying to get that Kevin Ralston booty, ain't you?
I'm just trying to keep my booty from looking so gross. And I was starting to see like a little droppage.
Like a droopy.
A little droppage. And it's horrifying when you look in the mirror and you're like, is my butt falling? I think my butt's falling. Yeah, I wanted to do anything I could.
Yeah, you don't want that butt fall.
Pick that shit up.
It's like it's just melting off your back.
No one wants that.
No, That's good you're doing that, though.
I don't know if it's real or not, but Panda says when he grabs it, he can tell a difference.
Okay.
He says he can feel a difference in the tone,
Firmness, yeah.
firmness.
Probably. Yeah, he's probably definitely lying to you.
Will you ask him?
I will.
Because he'll tell you the
I'll
truth.
show you the real deets, and then I will go ahead and tell him what he tells me in confidence and tell you to really, wreck our relationship.
Jaybird will come back and lie to you.
You don't want to know that, do you?
I do want to know.
Would you really want to know if Panda goes bird, man? When I look at Virginia's ass, I honestly, I want to throw up.
I don't want to know that.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know if he's telling me the truth.
No, I'm saying.
About whether it's getting firmer or not. Is he just saying what I want to hear? And if I think it's looking better, I'm probably more prone to show it to him more in the flesh.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
If I think that he thinks it looks good and tight and sexy and all those things that he's saying, then there's probably more frisky time.
I was only using that as an example.
If he tells you my butt makes him want to throw up, do not tell me that.
Okay, that's what I was trying to find out. If he does confide in me, where is the line at?
Do not tell me that.
Okay, then all right.
I do not want to know if I have a vomit-inducing ass.
Well, I wouldn't want to know either. I don't think if someone was that repulsed with me.
And that's your husband?
Yeah, I'd be.
No.
It'd be tough to charge back into battle.
It
would.
would.
If you had that kind of review. Yeah, you just wouldn't have the confidence to be like, look, I'm not going to subject you to such hell on earth, so.
I know you want to throw up when you look at it, so why would I want to throw it at you?
What if he cleaned up the verbiage and it wasn't so harsh, but it was just like, oh, man, every time I look at it, I just get real sad, man.
No, do not tell me that.
It's sad.
I just want to know if it's getting tighter.
Got ya.
Are these squats I'm doing, and I look ridiculous, by the way, the children make fun of me, it's a whole thing. Are they helping?
And by
They
the way,
will. I think it's just a matter of how much you've got to do. Now, when I've been in the gym, I've seen girls that have like just tens for asses, amazing, and they spend. All they're doing is butt workout stuff. It's from one kind of squat type exercise to another. Like nonstop. So like they dedicate one entire day at least a week to just their ass.
And a lot of these girls already had a decent ass
have
to
genetics.
start with, which I don't.
Genetics and age on their side, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think you look great.
I have genetics and age working against me.
Right.
No. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Always
I'm just a realist. I just live in, I want to be in a factual and realistic opinion of my own ass. I don't want to think it's more awful if it's not, and I don't want to think it's prettier than it is.
Yeah.
I want to know the truth about my butt.
I think it's good that you're doing anything like starting any kind of routine in the summer if you've got kids is really tough. Because, I'm trying to get kind of back into the groove of doing the same, but it's just, it's tough. Yeah, there's always something that's like if it's not something work that springs up to tear it down, then it's something that is canon related.
Do you feel like you kind of lost your heart going full gorilla when it comes to working out?
No, I definitely did, without a doubt. I got burned out on it, and but I'm kind of now starting to get a little bit of the fire back. But even still, that's all it takes. I mean, it's so easy to see how people get derailed from diets and workout plans. And that's on top of you get into a show that you're watching or you just go the way of the lazy. Even if you had the best of intentions, it could be job or family, and both of those always rank out for me, at least now, working out.
Yeah, there's two things I have to cut out immediately. I am really going hard on Uncrustables right now to the point where it's so many because they go down so quick. And if you look at the calories, they're kind of a lot of calories for that little fucking thing.
They are a lot of calories for that little thing.
I mean, I eat them like an hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
A box is nothing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why I don't even get close to that stuff.
A box is 800 calories, and I'm still going, oh, where's the fucking other box?
Yeah.
800 calories.
That's a lot.
That's a snack.
That ain't a snack.
No,
That's a meal.
it's a meal,
That
but
is
it
a full
feels
meal.
like
it's
a
his
snack.
appetizer,
Yeah.
and then he's looking for more.
Yeah, that's tough.
You're right. It's a full-on meal.
That's what's going to trip you up.
That's what is given me. That's what has made me into a carb monster. I'm just a carb monster right now. Oh.
And they're sending you to do a remote today at Panera. Those assholes.
I know.
I mean,
They're setting me up in the bakery. We're being set up in the fucking bakery.
They do have healthy options now.
Kevin.
They do.
I asked him to get a salad, and he goes, I can't be seen ordering a salad in public. He got mad at me for asking him to bring back a green goddess salad.
Not at an event for people.
He refuses to have that on his reputation.
Oh, okay, because he's got a rep he's got to uphold.
Value meal killer, not the veggie meal killer. Come on.
You could say it was for somebody else.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, their bread is so good. How
It is good.
They rip those baguettes and they put it in every time you order anything. Like the salad, you get a baguette.
Bread bowls are fun. Yeah, if I, life according to no calories. Yeah, bread bowls with that whatever that milky soup is great.
Oh, the tomato bisque with the bread bowl. What
Tomato
you do
bisque is good, yeah.
when all of the soup is out, you can smush the bread bowl and make it like a ball, and almost eat it like a bread meatball with the sauce inside of it.
Their best soup is the broccoli cheddar.
It's good.
That in the bread bowl.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We got time for cocktails and karaoke to get a little slim.
Do we? It's hours away.
He's got like 30 hours.
I gotta win that No Name Movie Game belt so it'll cover my gut.
You want us to throw the game?
Yeah,
me and Denny's throw it
Come
just
on.
to hide your gut.
Take a dive.
We're talking about like what kind of different songs can we do for cocktails and karaoke coming up on Friday. The big question is, okay, doing something different. You throwing out Safety Dance.
It's
by
kind
Men
of
Without Hats.
It's kind of weak the more I think about it.
Well, the only thing you have to see, and I think sometimes where I have gotten undone before too, you need to listen to the song, sing along to it. Is it in your vocal range? Does it have a good hook? And then two, there are some songs that you forget have long musical bridges. And when you're up on stage and you're sitting there and it's just a lot of like, like either a long intro or for 45 seconds they do nothing but.
You got to commit to a dance, and most people won't.
It's tough.
You have to do interpretive dance, and 90% of the people would never do it.
Because 90% of us know we look stupid. See, you don't have that filter.
I do
You
not.
don't have that I look stupid filter telling you to stop.
Oh, I've seen the footage from. I look real stupid, but I just don't care.
Yeah, you just want to keep going. Yeah, I was thinking because it kind of got me on an 80s kick.
Nice.
What do you think about Flock of Seagulls, I Ran?
I love it.
I love that song.
And I ran.
I walk across the avenue. But that honestly is one of those songs that I still think sounds amazing. Like, it sounds really good. You'll walk into a restaurant or something like going, damn, that is still a really good sounding song.
Just practice it in your car and make sure
I
it fills
will, yeah.
all the criteria you just listed. But there's also one more criteria you didn't list. The lyrics, other than the chorus, that you need to make sure you're at least familiar with.
Are you calling
Yeah.
Kevin out?
That you know how they go.
Yeah, no, and I don't think I would do Iran. I think why it's not a good karaoke song is because just starting off the intro, you'd have to up cue it because, like, I think to start the song, it's like a 45-second intro, something like that.
What about the? Have we ever done
Maybe longer if
have
you
we-
do the full version.
Centerfold from the? Have we done that?
You've
Yeah.
done that. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think we did that last time.
That's weak. Fuck that. Then.
Yeah, we did that exactly last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Brother Jimmy's.
Yep, Suits is agreeing. Yep.
Bird.
Whiskey, huh?
You were there.
All
Yeah.
right.
Remember me and you were
We
fighting?
were fighting. There's a lot going on.
You were like, diva. I was like, asshole. We're screaming.
Fun time.
While people are trying to perform, we are screaming, diva, asshole, diva, asshole.
Kevin's in the middle of a conversation. I interrupted. Kevin, me and Virginia are in a major fight right now.
He's like, I don't care. Get away from me.
And
Scram,
someone
kid.
was trying to sing their song, and you guys are screaming at each other. Diva, asshole, back and forth.
We have that video somewhere. We should post that.
We should bury it.
We should bury. Okay, never mind. I don't have a good gauge.
It doesn't put us in the best light.
Whatever.
We're so self-absorbed. We're fighting while some poor person's trying to sing their heart out in karaoke.
Yeah.
It's not hard enough to get up there already, get the balls to go up. Now you got these two dickheads.
Dude, fucking radio fuckfaces.
What's the matter with us?
Screaming at each other.
It's all about us.
What a mess.
What a mess.
What a mess.
And
So
look at
come
it.
join us this Friday.
Look at that. And we're laughing, having a good time, much like a family does.
A couple things here. One, I love all the White Claw memes people are sending. This one, maybe you've seen this. Claw and Order Seltzer Victims Unit.
Wow, that's good stuff.
I mean, it's really catching on. People are getting caught up by the White Claw and having a bad ride on it.
Somebody sent me one, and it says, there's no laws when you're drinking claws.
It is. It turns lawless.
That's good too.
Max told me she knows kids that drink it. She said it's like the millennial thing. The young
Well,
kids
kids,
love it.
define kids. When are we talking kids?
Well, she knows kids that some of her girlfriends have older siblings that are like 16, 17, 18.
Keep in mind now, millennials are getting old as fuck. These might be generation.
They're Gen Zers,
Yeah,
yeah. They're
okay,
not
Gen
millennials,
Z.
yeah.
There's Gen Zers that are
Yeah,
drinking
because I think
it.
millennials are like, is it after 80, something like that?
yeah. Millennials are going to start getting.
Yeah, Gen Z. Because
Old
I think
and crotchety.
even Caitlin, my daughter, who's 21, she's Gen Z.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not millennial.
So Gen Zs are drinking the claw.
I
There
think-
It's
you go.
very hot with the Gen Z.
Yeah, I think your millennials are at least late 20s, maybe in early 30s now with the age group. But yeah, it is big, and it's tripping up a lot of people. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we need to see Jaybird ride that White Claw train on the ATSP. That's from Aaron.
Let's do it tomorrow. I got nothing booked.
I wonder how the claw will affect you.
Maybe the claw doesn't do nothing. I'm such a lightweight.
Yeah, I think it affect him the same way it does everybody.
I'll be fucking Kevin in a headlock. Love you.
Nate and Kayla from Loxahatchee sent an email. Want to thank, first of all, Mr. Jason Lee Pizza Pennington, a.k.a. Hand Pie Pennington, for losing the chug contest at Doss Beer like a little bitch.
Aw.
So we're able to attend Beer Fest for free. Just kidding, J-Turb. We love you.
That is good that you lost and they got tickets.
Keep losing your edge to help us fans out.
I don't know if I like that email. What a dick.
Well written.
Who wrote that? Virginia?
Yeah, so there you go. I was there, sat with Engineer Keith that night.
Keep losing your edge.
I can't find it.
Yeah, so anyway, there you go. He's out there. Look forward to going to the next event. We were able to see so we can share you in person. Love you all. So.
This Friday, Brother Jimmy's.
Yeah, absolutely. Call me and check it out. Yeah, I got to start thinking about that karaoke song. What am I going to do?
You got it. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, we'll laugh at you.
Good.
Like any of us.
It can't go worse than last time.
Remember when Virginia did On the Road Again, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, Virginia!" And it was too, it was too low or
bad.
too On the Road Again. It was fucking miserable. The bar back is looking back at you like, "Lady, shut the fuck up."
I love Willie Nelson, but sometimes you have to know to stay in your lane. I am not good at Willie karaoke.
Can't wait to get back on the road again. It was offbeat, dude. Denny picked the wrong instrumental.
It's everything that could
Everything
go
went
there.
wrong.
It was everything that was awesome.
So it was a KVJ show.
That's what I love about karaoke.
We got here a question for you, Virginia. How many F-bombs did Rocco drop in Buffalo?
Oh, good
You want to
question.
know?
Oh, I know he did drop a couple before I got there. So they got there on Wednesday. I got there on Friday, and he had already been in trouble for cursing. So
Okay.
it's just tough, man.
Any while you were there?
I didn't hear any, but he says "sucker" a lot, and I think we have to.
Okay. So close.
Yeah, it's so close. Like he'll say "sucker."
Right. And he'll get into school and then
Right.
he'll drop a sucker or maybe not. And then teacher's like,
Wait a minute.
you can't say that, kid. You're 4. Yeah.
All right, so we're making progress.
We're trying, and we're really on him when he does it, but it's so hard to regulate a 4-year-old because they are just they're beasts. They're not controllable.
Not
Especially
controllable.
boys. Rocco is so different from Magnolia. Like she was just controllable. He is not. He is a boy. He is filled with attitude and opinions and energy that Mags didn't have.
Huh, where does he get that from?
Yeah, right.
He's filled with attitude and opinions. I mean, that's what you should legally change your name to.
He's me with a penis, and I can't handle it.
It's too much for you?
I can't.
Okay. Got anonymous email here said, hey, I heard you talking about a neighbor who witnessed a hit and run to another neighbor's vehicle. I, too, witnessed my douchebag neighbor back into my other neighbor's car, leaving a nasty scratch on their bumper. I feel bad for the neighbor who got hit, but like Virginia said, I'm not getting involved because I got to live with these people.
Exactly.
More importantly, I'm worried about my car getting hit by their careless driving. So instead of being a snitch, I put a note on the douche's car that said, we saw you hit that Jaguar. We're watching you. I'm hoping this scares them a little bit to be more mindful when they back up.
Oh, that will work right there. And then you're going to get a note on your car that says, we watched you put that note on that car. We're watching you.
We're watching you put notes on our car.
That's brilliant, though.
You got to be careful when you're doing anything like that. If you're putting notes on something because you think nobody is watching you. And if it's a place like where I live at, where there's a development and there's windows there, someone's always watching you. Trust me.
But go in the dead of night.
Yes.
And if you're the first one to leave a note, maybe no one's watching. Now, if you're the second or third person leaving a note, they're watching.
I would definitely do it at nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah, do it like when we get up for work, like 3 a.m.
Talking about watching, I saw this statistic that I thought would probably be something Jaber would be into. About 21% of delivery customers worried the driver might have nibbled their order en route. 21% worry about that.
And that number next year at this time will be higher. It's a growing fear and a phobia that I think it's kind of proven to be a real thing because all of these stories are coming to light now.
Well, it should be, and it should raise, especially when you hear this stat. Some 28% of drivers say they were unable to resist taking a bite. So only 21% of people getting delivery worried that a driver is going to take a bite or nibble off of it, but 28% of the drivers admit they do. Those are not matching up.
That's almost 1 out of 3 people.
Yeah.
That's
and as much as you get delivery, yep.
There's no way. The numbers just don't
They're
work out.
eating a lot of your food.
Yeah.
They're digging in there a lot.
I thought a couple onion ring buckets were a little low.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I get onion ring buckets.
Buckets?
Fuck yeah. Fuck it with the bucket. I do. I love it.
17% of consumers who use a third-party delivery service have a gripe about the hotness of the food when it arrives.
Yeah, there's some places have that little contraption now where they keep it's real nice and warm. Some places don't give a shit though. Uber Eats, I feel like, is the one I use that I really, really do like is, I believe it's Give me 1 second. This is important stuff. DoorDash. I like DoorDash. They have not fucked me over once. They've been very, very good. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of options too.
I like the ones that show up and they have like that hot box.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking
yes.
about? It's a dry hot box, so it keeps your food warm. It doesn't steam itself, and then whatever you have is now all clammy.
Yeah, the worst is getting cold French fries. You've got about 15 minutes, if that, to get them to the house. If not, they're totally.
It's kind of like you need like an ambulance.
You kind of
like
do.
Sirens. Yeah. You need to rush them in there. This is an emergency. You should be able to blow through red lights when you got French fries.
Oh, you're making me so hungry. Yeah, Panera doesn't stand a chance.
It's gonna be a big day for
Bread
you. Huh?
Bowl Tuesday.
Okay. Bread Bowl Pennington. Need some advice here for Kelly. She said, so my 5.5-year-old daughter said her friend, quote, Alice today at school told her that Alice thought that she saw a jelly monster in her room in the middle of the night last night, but it was just her neighbor. She then asked to do a sleepover at Alice's house to see if it were true or not. I asked what her mommy said about it, and my daughter said her mommy didn't know. I am concerned since it seems like Alice could possibly be getting abused. So I asked my daughter a couple more questions, but she said she didn't want to talk more about it since she was scared because I was talking about it too much. Maybe it's nothing, but how do I know? What should I do?
Oh my gosh, the jelly monster sounds horrifying.
Yeah. Is it a kid's imagination, or is that just a cover story that a kid is creating in their own mind?
Or is the neighbor really creeping?
Yeah.
I don't know. My niece, back when she was a kid, she swore she saw a rabbit named Jack with fangs that was about 7 feet tall in the corner of the room just watching her, and then it would go and jump in the teapot at nighttime. And clearly, she was on acid.
Yes.
As an 8-year-old. No, but it really scared the shit out. It scared me. But she saw him all the time.
Really?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Jack disappeared.
Does everybody in your family have night terrors like you?
No. I think just me. I don't know.
No other nightmares?
Not like I do.
A 7-foot-tall jackrabbit's pretty horrifying.
How did they escape?
That wasn't a dream. I think she just had an imaginary friend, and the way she sold it, she's like, yeah, Jack was here today. He was right by that curtain. See why that curtain moved? That was Jack looking at me. I was like, oh, shit. Where did Jack go? He went back in the teapot. I'm like, oh, my gosh, Mom.
Was she messing with you?
No, she was a kid. She still to this day when I ask her about it, she's like, yeah, I can still see Jack. I can still see what he looked like. A big, tall rabbit with big-ass fangs that lived in the teapot.
That's horrifying.
Really?
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Like pointy fangs, or like the typical rabbit fangs that you see that are flat and dolled out?
Like the kind I want to eat kids for lunch fangs.
Like vampire fangs.
Yeah, Jack wasn't friendly.
Yeah, rabbits with vampire fangs is horrifying.
That's so horrifying.
And then it lives
Buck
in the teapot.
teeth, I'll give you buck teeth. But,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I had Dawn as my imaginary friend.
Dong?
Dawn. I think Dawn wanted to show me his dong.
Yeah.
Who has an imaginary friend named Don?
He was in his mid-40s. He always wore a black turtleneck. He had slicked back hair. He smoked, and he lived in my bathroom wall.
They say imaginary friends sometimes are ghosts.
I know they do.
Do you believe that?
I
you had a
think-
pedophile ghost?
I think
He
that
did.
I think there could be something to it. Don was, I can see him. He was I could see him vividly. He had a slick back hair, 45 years of age.
So if you see this, I had an imaginary friend. You can ask my mom all about her. Her name was Ruthie. When I was like 3, 4, and then when I went to school, I think it went away. When I turned 5 and I finally had real friends, it went away for some reason. But I had an imaginary friend, Ruthie, and everything we did, Ruthie had to be included.
You could see her.
Everywhere we went, I saw her. I can still see her.
I can.
So was she a ghost? Or was she just a figment of my imagination?
I like where Vicious V's taking this shit. Nice. You know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say ghost, but I'm ghost hopeful.
I mean, I'm open to all possibilities.
Yeah.
Did you have anything like that as a kid?
No, I have led the most normal life of any person ever. Yes.
Boring.
Yes.
Or yeah, ghosts are like, well, we would haunt him, but he's too fucking boring.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't even notice that they were sitting there. I'd be like, yeah.
I was doing prep.
Yeah. I would.
Ghosts are all around dancing on you. You're doing prep.
Yeah. Don't interrupt me there, Dong and Roofy. Ashley's got a question here. Said, I want to get Virginia's thoughts on traditional mine diamonds versus manufactured grown ones. We went engagement ring shopping, and the grown ones look exactly the same and are a little cheaper. Any thoughts?
I say go in your budget and just do what you can afford. You know,
I don't know why you would mess with that.
no one's going to know when they're looking at your ring if it's a mined diamond or if it's grown. You just really got to think about the important things, which is color, cut, clarity, and carats.
The 4 C's. I've learned that from you.
The 4 C's. So if the color is clear, which is ideal, you want it to look as clear as possible. That's a good thing. You got to pick the cut that you like. There's so many different cuts. You got to pick the shape of the stone that you think is pretty.
If you have a bridezilla, it's the 5 C's. Ba-da-da.
You know, don't get something you can't afford just because you want to have, you know, a real diamond. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's not what it's about.
It doesn't seem like it's a big deal to you, so.
It's not going to be something that you look at like an investment piece. It's not a piece of jewelry that you're going to look to resell later, hopefully. It's hopefully going to be something that you keep forever and then you pass down to your children maybe, and hopefully their little asses don't resell it either.
But diamonds are not forever. They're not.
Marriages are not forever.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I know a few guys that have bought some big-ass diamonds, and that love is not forever.
just be careful that you don't break the bank because it's not worth going into financial ruin over. Go with what you can afford and something that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's about your love. It's not about the size or all that.
Size isn't that important for a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen
Except
on that?
penis.
Can I get an amen on that?
Only penis.
Kelly, I got a suggestion for you, Jaybird, about your insomnia. I had a friend give me a bar of lavender soap. I was going through a period of time when I had insomnia, so I grabbed that bar of soap and I slept with it on my chest, and it worked. Fell asleep within a few minutes every night. Still sleep with it on my nightstand just in case.
Huh.
Never heard that. Speaking of smells, Virginia, you're right. I do love the smell of Ocean Potion.
Ocean Potion smells great. I tell everybody, I'm not just blowing smoke up your bum. It really does smell delicious. Spray it in the store. That's what we did. Spray it on your arm in the store and smell it. It really does smell better than all the other sunscreen. And if you're very nasally sensitive.
I've heard sunscreen, the high percentage stuff, is better than any kind of face lotion you can buy. It's unbelievable for your skin. It gives you the protection. Even when you're driving in the car, they're saying you're getting damage from the skin.
They're right.
Yeah, I believe, what's that one real, is it Equate? Equate or...
Equate is the brand, I think,
Yes.
at Walmart.
My dad swears by this brand. He said he read some kind of article about how it's better than any kind of these high-end lotions and potions, that it really does. They tested it on the market, and it's supposed to do unbelievable things for your skin. Can you confirm or deny what my dad's saying?
You know I'm over here plugging Ocean Potion, right?
Oh, fuck, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're a dick. What should I do for you? Plug Chick-fil-A?
Damn.
Oh,
shit.
Don't like it, do you?
I didn't mean
Don't like it, Pennington, do you?
I didn't mean to steamroll your...
Tough.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're over there doing the song and dance.
Equate.
Walked you down a path, yeah.
You're right. Equate's it's bullshit, though. My dad doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You know what it is? It's cheaper, and that's the thing about it. You don't have to spend a lot to get the protection, but Equate smells like ass. I don't like the way it smells. If you care about the way your sunscreen smells and you want it to still do its job, I recommend Ocean Potion.
You're right. Equate does smell like just
It's a little assy.
an old man's balls at a pool. It's just
Little
it's kinda-
assy.
yeah.
It's cheap now. If you're on a budget
Okay.
and you can't afford the $2 more that Ocean Potion is going to run you, get Equate. Smell like ass.
Yeah, Equate's bullshit.
What if you wore a suntan lotion where, it just wasn't that effective and you wind up with a slight burn, but you smell great? Or you had a great sunscreen, never got burned, fully protect you, but you smelled like rabbit turds.
You always have to go with the protection.
So you would walk around smelling like rabbit turds.
I don't know if you would.
I'd stay inside.
I'm calling you out on that one, Tequesta. I don't think you smell like rabbit turds.
I don't want to smell like rabbit turds, but I mean, if you're going to put on sunscreen that doesn't work, that's terrible too.
Okay.
Kevin, your scenario is just bad and badder.
Bad and batter? That's what we do.
Batter, ooh, cake batter.
Oh, yes. Go to Panera.
Oh, it's over?
Oh, you're gonna eat so much Panera.
Probably. Yeah, I got bread bowls on the brain.
Because you're gonna walk in there and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Jason from the radio is here."
Yeah.
It's gonna be all the cute little Panera chicks that are back there just giving you all kind of stuff.
We can only hope it goes this way.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna leave with so much food.
Well, if you're listening to us live on YouTube, you got till noon. Jaybird will be there. It's the grand opening of the new location in Alton on Donald Ross Road at noon today. Go check them out at Panera. We'll check y'all later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.